I think everybody needs to cognate something very, very important. Like, you guys want to sit there and say, well, they're not going to get this, they're not going to get that if I have anything to do with it. That is not up to you. That's supposed to be up to Jesus and God and the earth and the embarkment of possibilities from the word impossible saying impossible. Yet y'all keep trying to change the fate, trying to manipulate the fate, and you do it with money and hate and self-righteous vertitude of which you don't deserve most of the time, because you're sitting there comprehending that the person next to you doesn't deserve any fucking credit because you steal from them. You steal everything that they're capable of, everything they've cognated into earning, and all you do is sit there and regurgitate it back into what you believe that you deserve. Now, I've had people sit there and telling me, I've had people sit there and state or tell me that, well, you're regurgitating songs by doing renditions. Yes, I am, out of respect for the simple fact that majority of the individuals that I'm doing that to are my family, and I truly, truly have not taken their fucking, like, I haven't taken their wealth. I haven't, like, insinuated that I'm above them. I've literally wanted to give them a gift nobody else can give them by literally enunciating the fact that I love their message, or that I'm trying to actually get them to listen to me for the simple mere fact that I want to give them something that I can't afford to give them. But yet, it's all I have. See, you guys want to interpret everything that you think is appropriate and conjugated. Well, what's the difference? You're doing it. I'm not doing it to try to destroy their wealth. I'm not doing it to try to take their wealth. And I'm not doing it to attain a wealth from them. I'm doing that to honor the fact that I miss them, that I love them, and that maybe, just maybe, I was inspired by them. But I did not take their worth. I did not take their wealth. And I sure as hell did not earn what they've earned. However, the generations of which are taking from me, you guys sit there and say, well, I'm inspired, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it the same way, the right way, or a better way. And as long as nobody fucking hears her, or nobody fucking conjugates that it's all started from her, then I get to win, and she won't have anything, and then I'll still be able to sit there and say, haha, you have accomplished nothing. That may be so. Based off of your theory of what is appropriate and conjugated and possible, being the fact that the word impossible says I'm possible. However, at the end of the day, I love who I am. At the end of the day, I never took anything from you, and at the end of the day, I did not conjugate myself to be above you, below you, or to internalize your worth and net worth by preventing somebody else's worth from happening. That was, y'all, it's a generation that truly has no respect for anybody, especially themselves. So what is my problem? What is my issue? Well, let me be quite frank when I say this. Y'all are on top of my money, standing on top of it, saying, ha 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 ha, she's never going to amount to it. She's never going to get it. And as long as her family doesn't remember who she is, and we mess with their memory, then they'll never fucking accomplish anything. And she'll just be that stupid, good for nothing person. So whether it's a bunch of fake accounts that are scamming me, sitting there saying all kinds of nasty, mean fucking things towards me because they just can't sit there and cognate the fact that they can't develop their own worth. They've got to take somebody else's legacy to do so. If you truly think that I'm stealing your legacy by renditioning a song that I'm very proud of you for creating, but through that process trying to give you something when I have nothing because everybody's taken everything from me. And that was typically, I would say, after or before or during. You see, it's kind of molded itself together. And the reason it's molded itself together is because I gave you everything that I accomplished, all that I had. And then when I tried to reinvest myself into my own fucking cognation of reestablishing myself, rebuilding myself, like they do after a natural disaster, you guys take it. See, I've had people arrest me for stupid shit that didn't fucking need to be arrested for. I've had people tell me that I was worthless. I've had men sit there and fondle me during arrest, by the way. I've had men sit there and tell me you're nothing, and have had men sit there and say, oh, you want something? Well, what can I get for it? Damn. I started saying no. I mean, I usually said yes. I'm very, very well known for saying yes, being the yes woman, being the yes girl, being the yes person. Then I started saying no. Then they had a problem with that. Oh, well, you're not very nice. You're cognating that you have power above me. And I just don't like that. So I hope that you find it, and good luck with finding it, because nobody's going to want to fucking do anything for you. Nobody does anything for me anyways. In fact, everybody takes from me. Everybody has taken from me. The only person that I know who has not taken from me specifically, or taken from me, I should say specifically, is Jesus. I can't even say that God didn't take from me. Why? Because God's sitting there in his corner right now saying, fuck, I fucked up. He's on vacation. He's asked me to step in for him. Which is kind of funny, because God only stands down to somebody he respects. It's like a father. Father only stands down to somebody he respects. Or, in this modern day generation bullshit, if you force him into it by sitting there saying, haha, I'm stronger than you, old man. You old man. Do you believe that I'm stronger than you? Because if I'm stronger than you, that is understandable. We're not talking about physical strength. We're talking about mental strength. Oh, excuse me, Sam, I'm perfect. I burped. Holy shit. It happens. Must be that really good baking that I've been doing. Or that I did. No, because I haven't been doing it, I did. There's a difference. However, if you're upset with me for being stronger mentally, but they want to sit there and cognate that by them doing all these different drugs, and let's just call them drugs for them, because all of it all is drugs for them. Y'all have addictions. You're all addicts. I'm not. I have no addictions to nothing. But you guys try to cognate that when I try to come into cognition of my own self-worth and telling me that I'm nothing. And that as long as I'm sitting there not doing anything bad by making sure you pay for it. Oh, that's right. You expect me to cognate that if I'm going to make you pay for it, you have to pay for it physically by handing out money, or emotionally by telling me that I'm nothing and pushing me to that point so you can sit there and put me in a fucking straitjacket, which is interesting because I've already been in a straitjacket twice. Why would you be in a straitjacket? Well, once when they're trying to fuck with my teeth, and the other time when I was doing a Halloween thing. That being said, I really give no fucks of your opinions. See, you want to sit there and tell me that I have no worth, when I know without a doubt in my fucking mind you've all taken my worth. But you want to sit there and elevate these fucking celebrities and have at it. They're influencers. I'm sure it's wonderful how you just are influenced by all these celebrities who sit there and say, oh, I'm such a narcissist. They don't say it directly, but it's usually a bunch of fake accounts that are trying to implement that they are narcissistic. See, celebrities are believed to be the same thing as officers are, public servants. You're going to do this, and you're going to do this, and you're going to do this, and act like this way, because we're going to make sure that you respond and annotate it towards that. The only problem with me, and I'm taking this whole situation back to myself, because I'm really, really pissed off. I'm not angry. I'm pissed off that every time I accomplish something, you guys taken it from me. But what do they do to the people that are in the way in their mental incapacity of knowing themselves, so they cognate everybody's in their fucking way? Well, hold on. Let me pull a page out of their fucking book. Y'all in my way. But you're not all in my way in that way in which of you think. In that way in which of you think. See, my job right now is to elevate Jesus, and the reason being is because he looks to me as the backbone of him actually continuing to be there for y'all. When y'all fucking pray, or no, when y'all say prayers over the stupidest shit. See, you say prayers about the, let's just pull something in. I wish my hair color was different, and I wish I had this different, and I wish I had that, and I wish I had this. When there are people in the world who are wishing that they had a bite to eat. When they're wishing that they had this. When they're wishing they had a limb, you don't. When they're wishing that they had this, that you don't. See, some people actually pray for the things that they truly need. The rest of you pray for the things you want. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're stressing Jesus out, and I'm the only freaking reason he hasn't lost his mind and went fucking demonistic on you. But he's relying on a human being. Well, that means he believes I'm stronger than him mentally. Damn. But y'all treat me like shit. You guys should be elevating me. You guys should be treating me like I'm a fucking saint. Like a gospel. Does that mean that I'm going to expect you to? No, because half of you don't even fucking know how to step 2 fucking feet in front of yourselves without cognating, oh, you have to love me. Why? Because I said so, or I have all the money. The only reason that Amazon has its entire business is because the idea behind it, let alone the logo and a lot of the effective mottos and procedures and practices, or developed and designed by two individuals, of which I know, one being myself. Oh, that's just one of the companies that stole from me. And then there's Temu, or Timo, or whatever the fuck you guys call it. See, a lot of these businesses that have embarked on their practices, they don't want to tell you where they've originated their business practices, nor do they want to tell you where they've accomplished or received or stolen their funding from. The only reason I don't have Amazon and Temu at this particular moment is because too many people are stealing from me and paying people off to shut them up, which is kind of funny because all that shit unravels. It's called Jesus, and Jesus, I give you all authority and power to make sure it happens. That way people get off my back. Stop telling me that I'm just nothing. Treating me like shit, condescendingly approaching me with bullshit talk. And trust me, I believe none of it is coming from the individuals they're trying to insinuate it from. They believe if I hate certain individuals, then I won't go after it. Because, heaven forbid, somebody loved me enough to actually fight the battle without being around me. See, all y'all do is push blame upon people that don't usually have any fault in it. That is a consistent trait of those who are nothing but thieves. I'm not a thief. Have I lied? Yes. Do I like to lie? No. Do I want to lie? No. Do I tend to lie? No. I'm not a known liar. Why the fuck would I lie to somebody? Why the fuck would I profit off of lying for somebody, lying to somebody, or lying about somebody? But that just means you're, a sadistic bitch. No, not yet. But you're gonna push me that way. See, Earth, Jesus, and God believe I'm Lord. You don't have to believe it. You don't even have to cognate it. But you sure as hell should respect it. Because in the event I have had enough, you're gonna see what Jesus and God and the Earth have to say about y'all. Because I'm just gonna flat out tell the Earth, you know what? Push that fucking button. Flood the Earth. You want to do it anyways. I keep trying to tell everybody. I keep trying to tell the Earth that y'all are fucking worth not doing it. But you want to keep pushing me back, telling me that y'all are worth it. So you know what? No, you keep telling me that you're not worth it by keep damning me for my fucking efforts to do a good job. Just because I cuss, freedom of speech doesn't stop at your cognition. Jesus has no problem with my freedom of speech. Oh, but you could be cursing yourself with cussing. No, that is an ideology of somebody who doesn't want to cuss because they don't believe that they should be doing something of which involves freedom of speech. See, a lot of women who don't like to cuss or who sit there and say, I would never cuss and I would never do this, I would never have a smoke and I would never fucking take a drink. They're full of shit. I highly doubt, and I mean I highly doubt, that they didn't do anything in their childhood, let alone their adulthood. But you know what? You can keep believing them. See, people like to lie to make themselves feel better. And then they like to sit there and pinpoint that the person who's actually themselves is wrong. So what? That I'm, in your opinion, wrong. I love who I am. You don't like me because you don't like yourself. You deflect all your bullshit onto other people because you don't like your fucking self. I love who I am. I'm not apologizing for who I am. I'm apologizing for all the motherfuckers who sit there and tell me, no, they tell my Earth they're not worth it. And I have to keep telling her and reminding her, they're worth it. They'll fucking come around, because if they don't come around, you're more than welcome to give them heart attacks, you're more than welcome to give them breathing problems, you're more than welcome to do whatever you need to, my Earth. Why? Because my Earth is my queen. And it does not involve any individual being the Earth. See, I've been put in situations you can't comprehend. I've gotten out of them. The one time I didn't get out of the fucking situation, someone had to get me out of it. Maybe that's the reason I respect them a lot. But in the event you want to actually look at those details, why don't you actually have somebody? Why don't you have somebody, since you like to dig up shit about me? Please dig up everything you possibly can. Why? Because everything should be digged up. Everything should be brought to attention. Nobody should fucking get buried alive. Not one person on this fucking planet. Because if you want to sit there and say somebody deserves to be buried alive, maybe it should be all y'all. The Earth? Hey, you know what? They want to continue to make this? Oh, but I'm untouchable. I make sacrifices for my fucking Earth, my queen. Earth doesn't need your sacrificing. She needs you to understand the sacrifice of your soul. See, you want to sit there and say, my soul is not attainable. And it isn't. But you already sold your soul to the devil. Why? Because Jesus can't get a hold of it. Jesus can't actually fix it. And he can't give it to me to mend it from all its problems and its woes.
Why would Jesus give me all y'all souls? So that I can fix you before you fuck everything up for all of us. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to cognate anything I say. You don't even fucking have to listen to this. Why don't you just scroll or turn this off? But in the event you do, you might miss something. Like the fact that I truly love y'all. That's why I keep telling Earth you're worth it. But you want to sit there and say, oh my god, her teeth ain't perfect, she's getting older. Well, of course the fuck I'm getting older. Do you know how fucking old I am? No. I'm actually very, very young, but I'm not a young person. Why? Because being a young person, I want nothing to do with that female whose last name is Young. See, she is connected to all the people who stole from me. She ain't nothing but a piece of shit. Why? Because she decided to give it away. She decided to implicate that she was allowed to touch your child and your children without you knowing. And as long as you didn't know about it, and as long as she cognated, oh, what you don't know doesn't hurt you, or don't tell your parents, or it'll be our little secret. See, I'm not stupid. I can play stupid. But I choose to just be a good fucking human being. In the event I have to be bad, do you want me to start with you? Because Earth, I got some fucking creativity in this fucking mind. Do you want me to embark on it? No, you would rather just sit there and say, she's not a queen, she doesn't need a fucking crown, she can't even keep her mouth shut. Why the fuck would I keep my mouth shut? God gave it to me for a reason. Oh, you're gonna insult me, and you're gonna generalize my freedom of speech to be your opinionation of what I should have been believed to be saying. Let nature tell the true story. Let the animals tell the story. Let Autobots and Decepticons tell the story. Why don't y'all just get the fuck off my back, for fucking Christ's sake? Jesus, they full of shit, and all of them don't. You know what? Maybe Earth is right. Maybe they just don't fucking deserve to exist. Maybe she should push that button. Hey, wanna pull that button? Wanna pull that button for the earth? I give no fucks about it anymore. See, I know where the hell I'm going. I'm going to heaven. But I'm also the person who developed a fucking elevator from heaven to hell. I mean, from hell to heaven. I mean, does it really fucking matter? I established the angels to be able to travel from heaven to hell as needed. Why? So we can deal with your bitch asses. See, you think you're gonna get away with it because nobody's dealing with you right now. No, what we're doing is allowing you to dig yourself psychologically deeper. But that would require you have a very high IQ. Well, no shit. You try having a 10,000 and above IQ and letting everybody else cognate that the only reason that they want to fuck with you is because they want to fucking eat your brain. My brain is toxic as fuck. I would not want to eat my brain if I were you. Why? Because cannibalism is going to be dealt with. Why? Because if you think that you're going to have rights to my brains, I'm going to cognate a simple fact that I can fucking do the same, but in the event that I have to cognate eating yours, well, fuck, I won't even touch it. I'll spit it out, put it on the ground, and I'll fucking smash it. You taste like shit. Just like your heart, just like your soul, just like your mind. Wow. So you're not a cannibal? Fuck no, I'm not a cannibal. The only thing that's been proved through cannibalism is that you guys die very, 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 very tragic psychological deaths. Not emotional. Psychological. Not physical. Psychological. Not even spiritual. See, spiritually speaking, Jesus just waiting for you. Jesus waiting for himself to get a hold of your soul. And the minute he gets a hold of your soul, you gonna be done for. Because he's gonna cognate just how much of an awful person you were. Just how much of an awful being you were. And then when he hands me your soul, I'm gonna sit there and look at it and go, holy fuck, how the fuck am I supposed to figure this out? How the fuck am I supposed to fix this? Somehow, though, being a Tinkerbell and all that, I'll fix it. Give it back to you, and you will never talk shit about Jesus again. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to be that type of Christian that never cusses. That's not gonna fucking happen. I'm supposed to be that type of Christian that only wears dresses. Yeah, that's not gonna fucking happen. I'm supposed to be that Christian just lets them fucking walk all over me and trample all over me and tell me I'm nothing. Fuck you. I'm everything. And if you fucking knew what was good for you, you'd realize that now before it was too fucking late. But no, there's no buts about it. See, you want to put a butt involved in it so you can fuck it. See, I don't believe in fucking somebody's butt. I believe in unfucking your own butt by fucking yourself no further and fucking dealing with who you are before you get butt fucked by the fucking existence of the fact that we all take a shit occasionally. Wow, occasionally. See, the reason we defecate from our ass is so that our ass does not fucking deal with our body's inability to let go of things that we've actually processed in our body. See, if your brain dealt with shit like your booty dealt with shit. You might actually fucking cognate something instead of being nothing but a piece of shit. Or you should unfuck your bullshit by dealing with the shit that you go through, dealing with the shit you do, and dealing with who the fuck you are. In the event you do, hey, it'll be easier for me. Why? Because I won't have to fucking deal with a bunch of bullshit. ¿Comprendes? Damn. One person pisses y'all off to the point of you giving a fucking... No, you giving a shit. No, wait, no, hold on. Why don't you go to the bathroom and take a shit? You sure as hell know how to do it, but y'all sure as hell can't fucking cognate truth, honesty, integrity, and valor that comes from the existence of which you're supposed to involve yourself in. See, some of us don't need anything but Jesus. Jesus got my back. But you don't have anything else because he took it off from you. Well, no shit. And you're about to get a wake-up call. Jesus said he was going to give you 2 days. That was 2 days ago, I think. I do not want to be them, Jesus. Sure as hell don't want to be them. But, Earth, I agree. I finally accept the fact you call me Lord. See, y'all just call yourself anything you can fucking comprehend. Then all of a sudden you get comprehended through the process of knowing who the fuck you are by having Earth and Jesus and the Lord Jesus. No, Jesus. I mean, see, I don't know. The Earth, Jesus, and God tell you who you are. So do the people, but the people think you a bunch of shit. Well, I guess I am the shit. That doesn't mean I should be deserving of being treated like shit. If Earth calls me Lord and Jesus is expecting me to fucking help filter your goddamn souls, and if God is sitting there taking a vacation so he can cognate the fact he didn't have grandparents or parents to sit there and raise him, so he's seeking upon me to take his job so he can fucking raise himself to be a man, that means a boy was believed to be God. And all of a sudden he looked to a woman who's given birth to quite a few kids, and who's responsible to being quite a few the eggs out there as mother. He looked down upon her to actually sit there and say, holy shit, that's not God, that's the Lord. But in the event I can't fucking do my job, that's God. Well, God means dog backward. No shit. What the fuck did you expect a Marine to do? But you want to talk all your damn drama. Some of us don't need fucking complicated bullshit that you bring us. Well, we sure as hell deal with it. Why? Because y'all can't fucking decide on whether you stand on the good or the bad side. I'm right in the fucking middle, Jesus. I make a lot of choices, some of them good, some of them bad, but I definitely deal with who the fuck I am, and I'm not trying to hide anything. I ain't gotta hide nothing. Who the fuck I am is who the fuck I am. Why the fuck do you think I'm not afraid for you guys to see me smoke weed or do dope? See, it's medicine to me. It's an addiction to y'all. The only reason that I'm not doing it right now is because nobody's bringing it to me. I shouldn't have to go and fucking seek it. Y'all should be looking up to me. Y'all should be thanking God. No, hold on. God, can I, talk to you rather than you believing it's me right now? Y'all should be thanking God that the earth has labeled me Lord. Jesus looks down upon me not. Jesus looks up to me. Why? Because God sat there and said, I stand the fuck down while you gotta do what you gotta do to cognate these stupid motherfuckers from screwing up and destroying our world. He's trying to become a man while you sit there and your narcissistic bullshit personalities want to sit there and cognate, but I gotta have all the attention on me. Well, no shit. A narcissistic person wants all the attention on them. But that's what you know. I don't do that. I'm gonna be who I'm meant to be. I'm gonna be who I'm supposed to be, and I'm gonna enjoy loving who I am, with or without an audience. Well, that would mean that you have no fans. I don't give a shit whether I have fans or not. To me, it's not about that. To me, it's about making sure that all your souls get transformed into an actual existence of what you actually look at constantly, daily, and inflict no more harm upon. Otherwise, I've done lost my fucking mind, not done my fucking job, and I'm useless to y'all here on the planet. Earth, you ready to take me, or you want to take the whole world instead? Because in the event that she floods the earth, I'm the only one who she wants to fucking survive. Why? So she can allow me to watch it happen. She wants me to watch it happen. And you know what I can say? Fuck no, honey. Go down with the damn shit. See, some of us are actual warriors. Some of us are an actual queen, and some of us don't put up with people's bullshit. We just sit back and watch them fucking do what they're doing, because we don't have the right as a spiritual rabbi to inflict our desires upon them. We don't have the right to intervene, because our job is to watch to see who stands up, who intervenes, and who proves themselves to want to be an Indionethan, which is an Indionete warrior, to become a chieftain. You know, the tribe of humanity, the tribe above all tribes, my tribe. But you want to call yourself spiritual, you want to call yourself royalty, and you want to call yourself above me? Honey, I'm not trying to win over you. God, Jesus, everybody in fucking heaven, everybody in hell, and everybody on this earth should have already made their choice. But their choice is too combobulized, and I do mean combobulized. See, when you combobulize shit, you can't fathom anything, including your own damn 2 feet in front of you. That being said, you all have made the decision to enunciate and to anoint people that you have no comprehension of who they are. You just know the side they let you see. I don't give no fucks of your opinions about me. I really don't. I don't hide shit. Y'all can pull up whatever you need to about me, good or bad. And in the event you are correct and I've made a mistake and transcribed into a decision I probably shouldn't have done or I was young enough to be stupid about, hey, I'll sit there and potentially, I say maybe, but potentially as well, apologize. Because if I maybe or potentially apologize, that means that I made a mistake. Whoa, that must be why I'm a human being. Well, no fucks of giving did I care about? No. No fucks of which I didn't know, because I was too busy trying to learn how to be who I am. Chieftain, godmother, Indionete, tribe of humanity. And the only reason you don't know that is because you don't know shit. But in the event you want to continue to fuck with my earth, fuck with my Jesus, fuck with my God, y'all fucking yourselves. Because I have to watch you guys all suffer through it. That sucks for me. But the best part about it is I don't get enjoyment out of it, which is why I advocate so damn profusely about you realizing that Jesus is king. No, I'm not talking about sausage. I'm not talking about a guy and his dick. I'm talking about Jesus, the true one who sacrificed every bit of his being for your stupid fucking dumbass. Sorry, I'm a little bit pissed off. See, he shouldn't have had to go through that, and he sure as hell should not have had to fucking give up his life for all you dumb motherfuckers out there. That's why I'm supposed to be nice, right? Oh, hell no. No. See, I'm using my words. That is me being nice. Oh, but your words are very unkind to my fucking theory of what freedom of speech is. Well, go suck on an egg, or lick a lollipop, or do what you gotta do to cognate that you are not gonna infiltrate my mind by saying, fuck you, you have to keep your words nice for me. I'm sorry, but if you have a problem with my words, perhaps my fucking bitch slapping to you will deal with you. Why? Because Jesus has said, you do whatever you have to do, and I am not bound by the same laws and litigations that y'all go through. I'm an outlaw. You want to be an outlaw? You better serve my Jesus. You better understand you will not infiltrate anybody's mind unless it's for fucking religious reasons of Jesus' purpose. What is Jesus' purpose? To bring y'all back to fucking life. To allow you to breathe. In the event you don't breathe, to bring you back to Jesus. Why? Because if you don't want to breathe, that is on you. But the only reason y'all breathing is because of Jesus. Damn. Anything else you'd like me to say, sir? Lord. I'm sorry, I know, I'm Lord. However, what would you like me to tell him? He says y'all are fucking selfish, egotistical, idealistic motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about anybody, especially the Queen Mother. Who's the Queen Mother? See, I believe the Queen Mother is Earth, but she believes the Queen Mother is me. Damn, it's like a mirror effect. The only reason that she's Queen of Earth is definitely bigger than me. But I'm Holmes. You know, Brittany Ashton Holmes. So I guess the statement is you either go big or you go Holmes. See, they all believe that it's psychologically not. They believe that it's physically. They believe they gotta get fucking big to actually make it matter. Because if you gotta go big or you gotta go Holmes. And they can go big as much as they want. I don't give a fuck about their weight. They the ones that sitting there getting mad at me enunciating or anybody else enunciating, which is typically children who enunciate you're fat. Your fatness is not supposed to be about your body. And if your body's fat, there's nothing wrong with that unless it's wrong with you. That's your choice. But when a person calls you fat and you get mad at them for calling you fat, maybe the problem is not them. Maybe the problem is that they factualized your truths to you because you haven't been looking in the mirror to notify yourself of your issues. You know, your discrepancies. See, your mindset should be fat. Your mindset should be fat because you should be fucking smart. Smart enough to know that your health is in your hands. Doctors are only practicing medicine, but you expect them to cognate that everything about you they're supposed to know just because you go to a doctor. Doctors are practicing medicine. I've mastered it. Yeah, I've mastered it. Does that mean I know everything? Probably not. Does it mean that I'm actually going to afford to know everything at one point? Well, see, if you guys got off my back and let me do my mediclates and self-prescribe my mediclates. Mediclates is advocated medicine. See, I know what my body needs. And every time I try to take what my body needs, you tell me that I'm an addict and that I'm a drug addict and that I've got all these problems because I'm a junkie. I'm not a junkie. I just know what my body actually functionates off of. Just because I have problems with placebiates, which are false sugars. I have an allergy to false sugars. Y'all have food allergies. Do you know why y'all have food allergies? Typically because you don't know your bodies and your bodies are showing you that the problems are not necessarily the food allergies completely. Some of you might, but the problems are not the food allergies themselves. The problem is your body's inability to adapt to those food allergens. But the food allergens have been proved. No, a doctor stated that you had food allergens based off the testing that they've done. Could be correct, could be wrong, but they are still practicing medicine. They have not mastered it. See, all of them had to go to school to get a degree. I have no degrees, nor do I want to have a degree. Why? Because if somebody's going to be hurt for me to get a degree, I don't want to obtain a degree. See, y'all don't know shit. I know way too much about way too much, and that's why you hate me so much. Because you can't cognate how I got to learn so much. I never stopped studying. I never stopped learning. Jesus says my purpose is far superior than any of you motherfuckers on earth. Does that mean that I should sit there and throw it in your face? No, but I'm gonna. Why? Because y'all treat me like shit. You don't show up. You sit there and enunciate that you're more concerned about making the most money you could possibly make because of the car that I developed, even though Mercedes-Benz took my Mercedes vision from me. No, it's a Tesla Stan Lee. Why is it a Tesla Stan Lee? Well, it was supposed to be an honor for my grandfather, Stan Lee. It was supposed to be an honor that my dad may have not actually been in a situation, Earnhardt Sr., he may have not been in a situation where he was believed to be dead because of that shit. Maybe the things that I do you should fucking pay attention to, but you're too busy trying to steal it and take it. Like all you motherfuckers who have all my money. I'm sorry, my freedom of speech is offending you. Well, you know what? Get used to it. Jesus can't cuss at you. So he says I have a right to fucking cuss at you because he doesn't have that right. Why? Because he's got to be perfect to all y'all's comprehensions. He was perfect. He no longer has to be perfect, so he's given me that gift. Say something. Like, say something. What do you say something, like, with words? Either way, I give no fucks in your opinions. But what you will sit there and cognate to yourself is that, why should I have to waste my time investing in your cognation of what the fucking theory should be when y'all are too busy fucking wanting for all these items? You know what I believe the problem is with society? It is very poignant lately. The one thing I told all these fucking bitches, stay the fuck off my man. Did you? Of course not. Y'all are fucking destroying my ability to be happy. Because it's the easiest way to sit there and say, fuck you, bitch. The joke is on you. Oh, I don't need a man. I wanted a man. But I don't think there's one man on this fucking planet that could actually fathomatize himself to being loyal to me. That is not something for you guys to sit there and do anything but be laughing about, right? Well, does it hurt me? Of course it psychologically hurts me. That's why you do it. But I'll get over it. I'll get through it. Why? Because my Jesus allows me to know that I've always got somebody who's there for me, who's loyal, who doesn't need to fuck me to fucking tell me I'm important, who doesn't need to fucking turn his back to me to imply that he's faithful and loyal to all y'all. See, he's faithful and loyal to all of us. Now that's a man. Has nothing to do with sex. But you keep thinking that. You keep thinking that it's all about sex, which is what most of you guys cognate as feeling good. You can't even fucking cognate sitting down, shutting up, and doing absolutely nothing with somebody but to engage in conversation with them. Why? Because it's always about sex to most of you fucking idiots out there. Which is the problem with society. You're sexually immature. Sexually immature. Why? Because you sit there and think, well, this was done to me, and I was shown love this early of an age, so I know what the fuck it is. No, you were shown love. No, you were intimately fucked with before you should have been cognitive of what that feeling was. They screwed you out of understanding what true love was. True love knows when to wait. True love knows when to annotate unappropriated timing based off your appropriated and conjugated age. Jesus, can't be done with this bullshit. Like, Earth, this is bullshit. Come on. I know I got lots of messages, but none of them fucking listen. So y'all just want to sit there and say, well, she doesn't do anything but cuss. Well, no shit. It's called freedom of speech. Why the fuck would I not cognate freedom of speech? Oh, that's right. I gotta be more of everything they expect me to be in order to be respected. You guys don't respect a fucking thing about me. You tell me I'm nothing constantly. And now you've got people that I truly, absolutely love who are supposed to be my first and foremost. You've got them sitting there saying shit that is fucking filthy to me. Cognating that they should have freedom of speech towards me when you are not supposed to talk to me certain ways. You say you love me, you say you're in love with me, you say you want to be with me, but you, whether you're doing it or whether somebody is doing it to offend me by fucking with me, by having fake accounts, see, they just don't fucking get it. Everybody's gonna do this shit. I know that true lover of mine doesn't do this shit to me. Oh, but we controlled his mind, we put a chip in his brain, and now we control everything he says and does. Well, no shit. That's all they can do is try to manipulate a person. See, the difference between them and I is I don't have to be manipulated to say what the fuck I want. I don't. They just have to actually insinuate they believe power over me. Should I tell them now, or should I tell them later that I can actually fucking regurgitate all them damn chips and I can fucking turn them off and on as I choose? That would inquire that I'm doing what I want to do and they're all fucking with me because I want them to fuck with me? See, Jesus, you're fucking brilliant. And it could be true, but you'll never know that. Earth, don't you tell my fucking secrets yet. Any questions? Would you like an interview? Because you sure as hell ain't fucking pushing it. But you got tons of people sitting there trying to pinpoint and put everything together. Here's an idea. Why don't you put my whole life story together and then let me watch it when you sit there and imply that you're going to roast me psychologically. Oh, you're going to roast me physically? See, they just fucking with me every fucking chance they get. Well, no fucking wonder. Who do you fuck with the most? The person you feel intimidated by. The person they feel is the competition. I'm sorry, I forgot. They believe I'm competition. Honey, if I was competition for you, I'd give a fuck what you think and say. No, if you were competition for me, I'd give a fuck what you think and say. I don't fucking care what they say. I don't care what they fucking think. But in the event you want to continue to fuck my Jesus, fuck my earth, and tell my God that he is relevant to you because you can't transcribe your own fucking bullshit, then I want to cuss too. See, I'll have this belief system that in my household, you don't say you can't. I can't in my household is a cuss word. Well, that was the only thing my children were not allowed to say is I can't. But in appropriated and conjugated age appropriatedness, you know, not sexually maturely, that's not my thing. I'm not into sexual immaturity bullshit. However, that was the only thing they couldn't say in my household was I can't. Wow. That means they could cuss and they could say what they want? Well, no shit. One of my daughters told me to get the fuck out of her kitchen. Why? Because she was 2 years old in a diaper and told me that she had this. Oh, most of your children can't even fucking do a damn thing for themselves at that age. Why? Because you train them to be fucking that way. You don't elevate them. You don't want them speaking. You don't want them talking because then they'll tell about your secrets. They'll tell about what's going on in the household and then you'll fucking feel like you've done nothing to them. No, you've done nothing for them. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. You've done nothing to elevate them. I raised my kids to my best abilities. And why was I fucked with? Because I was a very good mom. And because some of my kids were black. Does that mean that you have a right to sit there and cognate that I'm wrong? Your opinions are your opinions. But one thing I've learned about opinions is like assholes. We all got them and some of them stink. Any questions?